Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Going right back to Mostert. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Now Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Able to get it to Mostert. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. 1st down, Smith to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Hits his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Handoff running left, Walker. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. From the gun, Smith. Brought in close to the 8. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They're running the option, short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Seahawks football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Walker running to the right. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Slot receiver headed left. Smith on 3rd and short. That's caught at the 4. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Pass complete to Walker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And they miss the kick and leave a point on the table after the touchdown. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Tua. Hauled in by Waddle. And they take him down right along the 30. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Finds his man, Waddle. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Rookie Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They motion the tight end over. Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for them from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And again, it's Smith. On the move, headed right. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. Beckham there to grab it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. Now he fires it deep down the near. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Throw left side, complete. He has room past the 25. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Walker holds it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That brings us to the break. The visiting Dolphins holding an early advantage. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Buying some time left. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Over the middle, cuts. Complete pass. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Juke the defender. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Walker running right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming here from the 12. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They send Hill right. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Give on 3rd to Mostert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. They'll go again with Mostert. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Gun, Tagovailoa. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. After just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Into the hands of Walker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now Smith. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Fires right away, but incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Able to get it to Mostert. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time on 4th down. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Second down now, 7 to go. Option play, here's Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. Tua now from the gun. That's Hill on the slant. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run with Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Tagovailoa back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing on third, Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. And again, it's Smith. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Takes off right out of the read option. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
Third and short, most. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Seahawks pick it up. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Walker hauls it in. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he will score and give the lead in the final minute. Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Trying again, Walker. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flush out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Now to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.